with LeBron James. All right, I think we're gonna attempt and navigate to answer this question throughout this post game recap. But what up, Laker fam? It's your boy DTLF back with another post game recap. As the Lakers self detonated and self destructed, led by LeBron James, and lost 101 to 93 at home. At home, we couldn't even score 100 points. Um, Something's going on in LeBron, and it's not father time yet. Although that has a part to do with it. The athleticism and explosion is no longer there, right? But that's not what's wrong with LeBron right now. This man had 5 turnovers. That's a cerebral thing. That has nothing to do with athleticism. He traveled 3 times. 3 times. I don't remember the last time an NBA player traveled 3 times in one game. And he had a grand total of 5 turnovers. Remember, pregame I said they needed to take care of that basketball. And they didn't. They didn't take care of the basketball. Matter of fact, because LeBron set the tone in the negative fashion. And we had how many turnovers? 17 that led to 20 points. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your ball game. LeBron James there's something wrong with him mentally. He's not himself. He seems like he's just going through the motions out there. People are saying he shouldn't have played for Team USA, whatever, etc. No excuses. He literally sabotaged this a couple of games already. I think this is like probably the second time he sabotages this season. The first time it was when we played in Phoenix. In Phoenix, he single-handedly lost us that game, forcing the issue, trying to get to his 10 points, trying to stat pad. This game, it wasn't about stat padding. It was about the decision-making, getting himself up in the air, traveling, making poor, lazy cross-court passes. It's all bad with LeBron right now. And I don't know what's going on with him, but what could it be? It has to be mental. It has to be mental for him. He has to be held accountable. First of all, I'm very disappointed in JJ Redick. The Lakers were going back on a run. D'Lo actually played good, surprisingly, tonight again. And Lakers are going on a run. He brings back LeBron James. As soon as LeBron comes in, turnover, game over. Dalton Connect is special. We see it. He had another 20-point game. He was bringing us back with a couple of threes. LeBron checks in, turnover. I thought we had a coach that would hold everybody accountable, including the star, right? And supposedly LeBron was going to log off the internet. So there's definitely got to be something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, because this is inexplicable, right? Is it the Diddy crap? People keep saying the Diddy crap. I don't think that's what it is, but wow, like, though I'm not saying anybody on the team really played great per se. Outside of Dalton, he's been spectacular, but our 2 stars were both atrocious. AD was, come on, man. You mean to tell me you got locked up by Isaiah Hartenstein? Like, AD couldn't even get to 20 points. He had 15 points on 5 for 10. Very weak-ass game by him as well. But the turnovers, man. The turnovers. That's what's driving me crazy. LeBron still has a lot left. You could tell. But it's the turnovers, fam. And I know eventually he's going to cut down on those and he can start playing good. But these games were must-haves. Now we're eliminated from the in-season tournament. Not that it matters, but it matters in the Western Conference standings. Guys, we have now lost 4 out of our last 5 games. We're starting a downward spiral. And coach has been very unimpressive these last 2 weeks. I'll tell you, he's been making constant mistakes. We went small ball tonight with Rui at the 5 is an atrocity. Instead of exploiting them and playing Coloco and using our size, I'm pretty sure we got out-rebounded again, because that was disgusting, man. Going small. Why is everybody trying to be like Golden State instead of make Golden State be like us, right? We shouldn't have to try to outmatch them. Our leading scorer was a rookie, Dalton Connect, 7 for 17 from the field for 20 points. Their leading scorer was their star. Another game in where our stars get outplayed by another star. And by the way, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander outplayed both of our stars combined. That's a surefire recipe for disaster. At home, nonetheless, which is the most disappointing thing. It's understandable, and not really. It's still not understandable, but it's more explicable if it happens on the road. This happened at home. Guys, we gave up 15 offensive rebounds, chat. 15 of them things. Ridiculous. I can't believe it. This team is lacking in a lot of departments, man. We're not a good team. We have potential to be a good team, maybe even a great team, but we're not that right now. Jonathan, appreciate you, bro. You said AD's 9 shot attempts. Shake my head. Team was better without Bron. We went on a run when he was on the bench, and look how we came out. As soon as he comes out of turnover, man. He said LeBron James turnovers take all the air out of the team. And also the ball doesn't move as much when LeBron is. I noticed as soon as he went to the bench, the ball started moving again, you know? And it's like he has to see that and he has to adapt. He has to adapt. But this game is definitely on LeBron James. And on Redick for going small ball. I didn't appreciate Rui at the 5. Rui at the 5, it was a recipe for disaster. We got lucky we didn't get blown out tonight. But still, a loss is a loss. It's all bad. D. Free says he was bad. This isn't normal, and it's not him pacing himself. It was fine in October, but LeBron in about 5-game skit where he can't hit anything and he can't handle. OKC is also the best steal team. Yeah, man. You know what, D. Free? It's extremely disappointing. And today is Phone Call Fridays. I will, as soon as we hit 300 likes, I will turn up the phone. So make sure y'all hit the likes, or otherwise you're going to have to hear me vent before I turn up the phone. But the thing that disappoints me about LeBron James is like, bro, we know the athleticism is leaving your body. We're not worried about that. But you're one of the most cerebral players of all time. He came out here and sold this entire game. And the turnovers, forget about the fact that he had 5 turnovers, because Austin Reeves also had 5, and he also didn't have a good game. But he got injured. That's for a different story. But still, they both combined for 10 turnovers. All right, these are our ball handlers. Can't have that. Okay, but look, this is the time in which LeBron had these turnovers. You would think a superstar of his caliber would know to take better care of the basketball as we're, approaching the end of the game. And instead, that's when he decided to turn the ball over. Right? In that fourth quarter, those really, it's disappointing, guys. It's disappointing. We had potential, but we're starting to squander the season away, making the same mistakes we did last year. And what's worse, our coach going small ball. I'm getting PTSD of Darvin Ham going small ball. Versus a team that really only had one big man. So we matched up with them instead of forcing them to match up with us, instead of forcing them to scramble, instead of feeding AD in the paint, instead of, we completely played down to the competition. It's unfortunate. He said, well, think about it. Bron brought JJ Redick here. Of course, he ain't going to hold Bron accountable. And that's the only thing I had a problem with when it pertained to the hiring. It's how is he going to react when LeBron's having a bad game? Well, we found out. He played him, and we lost the game as a result. That's on JJ, too. So even though this game was on LeBron, it's also on JJ for making the decision to bring him back. He's been horrible. This is the worst stint that I have seen from LeBron James in his career. And they have to get to the bottom of it and see what they can figure out. If it means bringing LeBron off the bench, so be it. So be it. We ain't here to play favorites. If he's going to play like this and mentally he's drained or whatever, take a couple games off, whatever it takes. And I know that's not going to happen about bringing him off the bench, but I'm just throwing it out there. Because honestly, the way he has been, and this is what's so frustrating about the Lakers, we always have a player that holds us back. In the starting lineup, it was D'Angelo Russell till he started getting benched, and now he's actually playing good the last 2 games. Now it's LeBron James. Why can't we ever have smooth sailing? Why can't everybody just click on, now Dalton is our leading scorer the last couple games, and now AD and LeBron want to go quiet. You see what I mean? That's what drives me crazy. And it starts with our leadership at the top. Our 2 superstars are very soft right now. And I'm not saying that's how they've been throughout their careers, but right now, they're playing soft. Think about this, the last week in review. We allowed the Orlando Magic, a younger team, to come in and dagger us due to missed free throws. Then we allowed the Denver Nuggets to step all over us, all right, in spite of the history there. Now we're allowing this. I'm surprised we even beat San Antonio in San Antonio at this rate, the way we're playing. Man, this team, bro, it's just so hard to figure out. One has to start questioning if LeBron would have been better off retiring last season, because the way he's kind of dragging himself around, he seems disinterested on the defensive end. The rotations defensively have been slow, and it starts with him and AD. AD too, sprinting back late. Guys, these are our superstars, and they're leading by the worst example possible, right? Man, what a disappointing loss, okay? Because we clearly could have beat them. Clearly. But we self-destructed again. And this is the second time this season, led by LeBron James turnovers, that we do this. Demon Reacts, appreciate you for super chat, bro. He said, I think missed free throws, father time catching up to LeBron and Coach JJ, the jet plane Redick costed us, but we were competitive. I expect the worst, to be honest. I don't, bro. See, the thing is, I see the potential in this team. If LeBron and AD, it starts with them. We ain't going to get far at all if those 2 guys want to play like old men and like old low IQ men. Since when is AD fading away on somebody like Hartenstein? Whatever happened to high IQ basketball where you feed the beast, the taller player has the mismatch, feed him. And if they double team him, kick it to the shooters. We've gone away from what works, and now everybody's trying to do the analytic thing, and they're trying to copy the Warriors, but not everybody has the Warriors personnel, so we don't get the same results. We got to stop the bullshit. We're just bullshitting all the time. Rui has not been impressive, Joe. I agree. Rui, I don't know what's going on with him, man. He showed a couple of good games to start the season, and it's like, but it starts with the leadership again. How can I hold the role players accountable when our main star is turning the ball over 5 times a game and at the worst times? Can't do it. Can't hold nobody accountable if we don't start from the top. My guy Reese says, where the bronsexuals that don't hold this guy accountable at? What y'all gonna say? Bro, they can't say nothing. They just disappear and come attack me later when I hold somebody accountable. Like once these comments have posted, later on I'll be deleting comments from haters. But I'm telling you right now, LeBron is not himself, and it has nothing to do with Father Time. Because the turnovers aren't happening based off athleticism, like where he's jumping in the air and hang time blocks or something. No, he's just turning the ball over. He's getting lazy. It's almost like he don't have an interest for basketball anymore. It's almost like he forced himself to play an extra year just to get Bronny on board, but he's probably regretting it. That's what his body language is like, right? That's what the body language is like, and that's disgusting if you ask me. Like, come on, bro, you're a superstar. You're a superstar. Those fans paid money. They were booing at the end. They deserve to boo. Nobody wants to waste their hard-earned money and watch your superstars walk the dog in the park. Basically, what LeBron is doing, he's walking the dog. He ain't trying at all. What's going to get this man motivated again? I have no idea. I thought drafting his son was good enough. Nope. What's up, Tara? Good to see you. She said, it's time for AD and Bron to split ways, bruh. AD played like shit when Bron does, like he's mentally intertwined with him. It's disgusting. We seem so soft right now. We literally, think about this, Tara. You would think superstars would respond to having somebody like Franz Wagner come into our game and dagger us after you missed free throws. You would think you have a chip on your shoulder. Since then, AD hasn't hit a single 30-point game. So you might be onto something there, sis. I'm low-key sick of it. I'm getting ready for this era to end already. I'm looking forward to the next era, whoever the superstars are from the future, because we have such a high standard that we used to be used to, and now we're over here coddling star players and just accepting whatever they put forward. This is not acceptable, honestly. What AD and LeBron put up, especially LeBron with the turnovers, what they put up tonight is not acceptable. And what's worse, we've now lost 4 out of the last 5 games after starting the season off so good, Tara. That's what hurts me the most. They showed us what they're capable of, and now they want to say, well, we showed enough. We're now going to mail it in. So they want to be a play-in tournament team again. Is that what you're telling me? It makes me sick, man. It makes me sick to my stomach. We know what the golden standard is. We once had a superstar or two that used to give us effort every single fucking game. Every single one. Now we got part-time superstars that want to show up whenever they want or whenever their boyfriends come to town, right? Like, it's disgusting. It's just not the NBA that I grew up loving, man. And, people will say whatever they want about that, but Ticket said JJ should have ran more sets for AD. Honestly, can I be honest with you guys? They should be running more sets for Dalton Connect. He's probably the most efficient shooter we have on this team. And when he actually gets it going, it's like the rim opens up for him. He's special talent. That's the only reason I'm not losing my shit right now, is that we actually saw something nice from Dalton tonight, which was him trying to bring us back in the fourth quarter again. He's done that before. I forgot who we played where he went off in the third quarter and then put us over the top in the fourth, and we won that game. He was trying to do it again. For a rookie to do that, it's very commendable. So I'm not fully distraught because of that, because I know LeBron can be better. I know if he wanted to, he can go on a 10-game win streak if he starts playing good. I know he's that type of talent. I know how smart he is, but he's not. He picks and chooses when he wants to show up. Same thing with AD. AD was playing like MVP, misses a couple of free throws versus Orlando. Now he's playing like somebody put out an APB for this motherfucker. Like, he's completely different. It's like, that's what drives me crazy about AD. And this is why when people have asked me if I would trade him, I say for Wemby or the right piece, sure, but not for anything that's a downgrade. It sucks, man. And I love these players. I want them to do good, all of them. Even Austin is not playing good this season. I know he got hurt this game or whatever, so I'm gonna give him. I'm not gonna, but still, he hasn't been playing great. I know he's capable of playing. Something's off chemistry-wise. Something stinks in the locker room. We need to do something about it. Trades may or may not fix it. We already hired and fired a new coach. So again, now we're running out of options here. And now we're starting to see that maybe it's time for LeBron and AD. Maybe their time has come. Maybe they're never going to be the dominant superstars we think they can be ever again. And maybe they peaked in 2020. Just maybe. Or maybe it's too early in the season. However, these little part-time games that they take off, it's not going to be acceptable, man. We have a higher standard than that. We once, like I said, had superstars that showed up every game. Even if they were off offensively, they gave us the effort. They made winning plays, blocks, steals, assists, whatever it took to win games. Now look, we got part-time superstars. Yeah, shout out to Dalton. Yeah, he definitely has been. They better never trade my guy Dalton, bro. I swear. 2 steps behind a couple of things. We are, guys. We could have beat this team. We could have beat the best team in the West, and we would have been singing a way different tune right now, bro. But look, LeBron didn't want to show up, and neither did AD. Ah, man. It's honestly so annoying. He said, if this was a rebuild team, I wouldn't be too mad at this loss. This is a team with 2 stars. So, yes, we're pissed. And it doesn't feel like we have 2 stars. One of their superstars outplayed both of ours, man. I agree, Reese. I'm there next month. Hopefully, I don't see this crap. They better get it right before you go, bro. For your sake, I pray to God, you deserve better than this. We all do. Do you think the Olympics drained LeBron a little? It's not the energy. It's the IQ that's... See, if it was the energy... Let's just say he was forcing the issue and attacking the rim and getting blocked every time, which he's done a couple of times. And I do agree that it has partially due to Father Time. But the other half is just the mental aspect. Let's put the pieces of the puzzle together. He was just a week and a half ago, he was averaging triple doubles, and we were on a 6-game win streak. All of a sudden, he's averaging triple doubles and freaking turnovers, and we're on a 4 out of 5 game losing streak. What changed in between? Something must have happened. And mind you, he without explanation, he just got off of social media. What is it? Is it the Diddy rumors? Whatever it is, it shows that mentally we are soft. And it starts from our stars. It starts from our stars. RIP to Kobe, but what happened when they were calling him the R word? This man wasn't playing like shit. He continued playing harder and even harder. Probably taking out his frustration on the court by winning ball games. These modern superstars, man, they any rumors get started about them, and boom, they off of social media, and boom, now they want to average 5 to 6 turnovers a game. He said, I'm at my breaking point with Bron, bad body language. Him and D'Lo's body language has been disgusting. And could it be because maybe they don't like each other or something? I don't know. But something's got to give, because you're right, bro. It's not acceptable. This is not acceptable, right? When a rookie outplays both of your stars, you got a problem, right? You got a problem. I think Paul George said this the other night, or on his podcast, I think. I'd seen a clip somewhere. I don't watch Paul George's podcast, but I've seen a clip on Twitter somewhere where he said, we can't let the rookie outplay me and Joel. LeBron and AD haven't said anything of the sorts. It's like they're okay mailing it in. Can't have that, man. Can't have that. He said, but people get mad when we talk about Kobe, but games like this is why. And it's not even... What I'm trying to say is Laker fans got used to a golden standard, and these, not just LeBron because he's older, but AD coming out here lethargic. He started the season looking like an MVP. Now we're putting out an APB. Why can't we ever get consistency from these guys, man? Meanwhile, other superstars are steady. You know, they're never too high, never too low. They're steady. They're playing their role. 25 points per game for Luka, et cetera, et cetera. Like, their superstars show up and ours don't. A young player in Shea Gilgeous-Alexander showing up every game. AD is not old. Yeah, I get it. He's a little hurt, but that never stopped him to start the year. What's stopping him now? Why is he fading away on the Thunder when they don't have a true rim protector? It's a mental problem right now. We have a mental problem. It's a weak mindset that we have, and we're going to continue doing that until when? When are we going to say enough is enough? I'm tired of teams coming into Staples, where we had started undefeated, by the way, until we got beat by the Magic. Now we can't win a game at home. Like, when are the players going to say, I'm tired of teams not being scared of us coming in here? There was another play that really bothered me, guys. Austin Reeves gets knocked on his ass. LeBron James and AD are just kind of standing there looking around. Nobody really came to the aid of Austin. That's really bad for team chemistry. Like, that right there there's no explanation for it. Ticket 01 said, and the bad boy language trickles down to the team. The bad body language. Sorry, I read that wrong. The bad body. Exactly. And it starts from our stars. You guys know I'm not one of these channels that's going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to tell you, like I see, I gave LeBron his props when he was dropping triple doubles. So I have to call him out now. He was absolute garbage tonight. Straight up. From the beginning of the game. When he started attacking the rim, getting blocked and stuff, not getting back in transition. A lot of the times, there was a play also when, who was it? Austin or Dalton? I think it was Dalton. Contested a shot. The Thunder missed. The Thunder missed the transition bucket and nobody got back. So they just get their own rebound and lay it in. That tells you that the effort is completely bogus right now. CJ said, I'm ready for us to rebuild. Heads need to roll in that organization. That's the sad part. We're not going to rebuild right now, brother. We're going to wait till these guys retire, at least LeBron, and then we can have those conversations. Sadly, I'm with you. I feel like I've been with you for a while now, but yeah, it's discouraging, man. But I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see how many likes we got over here. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the phone lines. Keep hitting them like buttons, man. Let's hear what you guys gotta think. You gotta say. I'm sure I'm gonna have some pushback every time I keep it too real. It's a little too real for some. Let me go ahead and invite some of you guys over here on the chat, man. You guys got anything to argue about? Perfect time. Let's hear. Or if you guys agree, or if you guys have any questions, make this phone call Fridays. Hold on, before I bring anybody in, let me go ahead and let's see. I'll find it here. Because I'm gonna start bringing you guys up in here. It's gonna get really crowded up here. So if you want in, all you gotta do is click the link to join the stage, fam. But let's see if I find my little credit to roll it. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Let's roll.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, I know you don't
Subscribe.
I know this, but I'm gonna get you
Subscribe
today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
All right, phone call Fridays, guys. All you guys have to do is click on the link. If you had a camera phone or anything, or even a camera, you can definitely join the live with me. All right, let's bring in my first caller of the day, my guy James. CJ, what's up, bro?
What's up, fam?
How you doing, man?
Another night, another game, another Laker loss that could have been prevented if our guys just played better. You know how that is.
Right. So, what do you think our ceiling is on this team, bro? Like, how far can we go with this weak ass fucking team, man?
Well, what I'll say about that is that we at least shown that we can at least beat the lesser teams in the NBA, which over the last maybe two or three seasons we weren't able to do. It's like anybody could come into our house and just beat up on us. So at least we're losing to better competition. But what it's just basically showing us is we need multiple trades. To answer your question, right now, not very far. Maybe a second round exit. A second round exit if we get lucky.
Yeah,
And in terms of seeding, where we're at, maybe five, six, maybe because this team does have talent. Like this team does have talent, and especially once we get healthy. But this team needs some trades. Like we really do. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I heard a report that we might be looking to actually. It's gotten so bad that we might actually be looking for an actual All Star or something like that, a third star to help the impact. Which, to be honest with you, before I wasn't against it, but now looking at what LeBron's playing now, we probably gonna need it because literally it's tough when literally we have to have our two best players go off for 25 to 30 points just for us to have a chance to win, and we still end up losing because we don't have a lot of so-called depth that we're supposed to be having to help back up our stars. And like I said, with the inconsistency of our stars too, yeah, it's just we need another body in there that can at least provide some consistent scoring. Because literally, if we had like, say for instance, I'm not even gonna lie, I hate to say this, he bring up this name. If we had even Zach Levine on this team, we probably beat this team, depending on how close it was. But we really don't know that because of the way that they've been playing, turnovers, just lack of effort and consistency and all that stuff. So it's just bad right now, bro.
it is all bad. And what's discouraging is that it always feels like it's one of two things. Like either LeBron and AD ball out and the role players don't, or the role players ball out like Dalton did tonight, and then LeBron and AD don't. Why do you think that is? That we can't just kind of get on the same page and have a good game at the same time? Because honestly, if one of our two superstars would have showed up tonight, we win the game. What do you think that is?
Me personally, I feel like it's your turn, my turn type basketball.
Hmm.
Basically, our guys are more concerned about their stats rather than being a cohesive unit. Nobody like take for instance. I know you've talked about it, Dan. I know I've heard various other platforms talk about it too. It took LeBron what 4 years, 3, 4 years to even think about taking a backseat to AD.
Yeah.
And me personally, I don't completely blame LeBron with that, but he takes part of the blame because literally he's gotten so used to being the whole focal point of the offense that literally is like nobody, like you explained earlier, the ball stops, nobody's really moving the ball and all that stuff. And AD's not getting his touches, and that's for AD. AD after he won the championship in 2020 came into camp not the same player that he was. He wasn't hungry enough. He and literally it took him like 2 seasons in order to him to get himself in shape and show the player that he was in the beginning of this season, which is sad because he's always had that talent. There's no reason why AD should not be the best player in the NBA, but because of his mentality, he will always be what he is right now, a second player on a championship team. And that's sad. And because of the fact that now LeBron's old and he's playing a more secondary role. If AD does not go off every night, we do not have a great chance to win because LeBron right now has regressed. Is like it's kind of unbelievable to see. LeBron has literally regressed to a 23-point scorer now. He's not a 25-point scorer anymore now. I don't think this is just a mentality thing, which it is, but I think it's a part of time thing. So sorry to be long-winded.
Yeah, that's true. No, you're absolutely right. Like James Worthy just, and shout out to my guy Jonathan for tweeting this at me. James Worthy just said AD's proven that he's not the player to say, "Give me the damn ball." He'll fade. Damn, that's a legend saying that about you, bro. If that don't light a fire in your ass, I don't know what does, bro. But shit, bro, you're absolutely right, man. Great points, bro. I appreciate the phone call, my good friend, man.
Of
Thank you,
course, bro. Hey,
man.
Laker Nation gonna be fired up, especially after a loss like this. Especially you, the leader, bro. You're the leader, so if you're pissed off. We gonna be pissed off. So I can't wait to
Appreciate
hear
it.
what everybody else got to say, bro.
Thank you, my
See you
brother.
guys.
Appreciate you, man. Have a good one. All right.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Ooh, he's absolutely right, man. And those are some really strong words from James Worthy. All right, let's bring in our next caller, my guy Tyrone Bryan. What's up, Brody?
I can't believe I actually got picked. Never actually get picked for these.
Oh,
I just
really?
wanted, yeah, I never really got a chance. I'm always at work, phone call Friday. I just
Gotcha.
got a few minutes. I just wanted to say I've been a fan for the past 4 years. I've been watching you since I was 16. I'm 20 now.
Wow.
I've been the one, Tyrone just been donating, pink in the chat
Appreciate you,
over
man.
stream. Just always wanted to say that. I just want to say, I grew up watching OKC, but I have a soft spot for the Lakers. Thanks for letting us have a voice, where we can just vent and stuff. I just
Yes.
wanted to say that. I just don't want to take up anybody's time.
No, you're good.
Just want to hear what the next caller got to say.
Hey, man, listen, I appreciate you for calling in, man. Listen, it
You're
means
more
a
than
lot,
welcome.
bro. All your contributions, your support all these years, man, means a lot to me, brother. Thank you so much. And the fact
No
that you
problem,
probably
man.
called in from work, right? I
Yeah,
hear
I
that.
gotta get back to work. I work at Wendy's. Busy.
That's right. Salute, my brother. Hey, have a good
Uh,
one at work, man. I
you
appreciate you.
too.
All right, brother.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
Hey, listen, it means a lot, man. It means a lot to me. Subscribers that have been here for years and they tap in like that and they show love, man. Believe it or not, it means a lot, especially when one is down. It definitely picks your spirits up, man. So appreciate shout out to Tyrone, man. And he's over here working hard. I respect him. I see, myself and a lot of young men that put in the work and the grind like that because I've done it. I've done it all, man. As far as how many different jobs I worked in my life, lost count. But shout out to Tyrone, man. Definitely appreciate a young, hardworking kid who's humble and nice like that, man. All right, let's bring in the next caller, man. My guy Travis Williams. What's up, Brody?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Very disappointing, man. It's been a frustrating day for me, especially with the Lakers loss here. But it's a long season, man. That's the only thing I can say. Long season.
Yeah, it was tough, man. It's been a day.
Give me your
Uh,
thoughts on the Lakers, though. What do you think is the biggest issue? Is father time officially here for LeBron? What is it, man?
well, I was gonna ask you. He's actually played every game, so maybe he needs a game off.
Maybe.
Um,
Hmm.
and AD's got the plantar fasciitis. I don't see why we don't do the Bulls trade, honestly, because we can get that center real easy, and honestly, Zach Levine is gonna bring it every night, unlike Rui. Like like we need those kind of dudes in the West. Like the West is a gauntlet. And I don't know why Gabe Vincent's getting minutes at all. I don't know why JJ's not challenging any of those foul calls. There was just a lot tonight, and then uh, but also I think Dalton Connect's got that Mamba mentality, so which is sad because like you said, our two superstars don't appear to have that. So, what do you think about all that?
You're on point, man. You're on point as always. Dalton Connect is better than I ever imagined. I never saw him play in college. When I saw him play in the summer league, he impressed me. I think he was leading the summer league in scoring. Then I saw him in preseason. That one game when he went off against the Suns, took it to overtime and won us the game. I said, this kid's gonna be a star. All right. It didn't even take me till regular season to realize that. And then now he's doing it in the regular season, consistently dropping 20s. He's the rookie of the year because his production to me has been more impactful than the rookie.
He won't get it with our record though. If we keep losing, he won't get it.
Well, the one who's leading the rookie of the year race is in Philly, and they're like 2 and something. So but I like Dalton a lot, man. I think
but because he keeps coming. Like he got a shot block, he come right back. He airball a three, come right back. Like no fear. Like these AD and LeBron get all like they're big dudes, but they're soft. Rui too. Like they're soft as hell, man.
Yep.
Like they're like LeBron's got 100 pounds on like 90% of the Thunder roster, and he's jacking up fadeaways and threes and lazy ass passes. Like I feel like sometimes he's trying to go for that highlight pass. Like just make the right play, man. And then all the stuff going on with Bronny, like he's got a lot of negative headlines. I wonder if there's something there. Like he got a new injury even though he's not been playing, which doesn't make any sense. Like I don't know. It feels like there's something, or LeBron's pouting for a trade. It feels like something's off somewhere.
And that to me is the reason why LeBron will never be my GOAT, because it always feels like he needs more help, man. Like throughout his history, if we count all the Hall of Famers he's played with, I'm pretty sure he combined more Hall of Famers on his team than Michael Jordan and Kobe combined. And so I gotta say, like that's always been my criticism of LeBron. Like, don't pout. If we make a trade, when it comes, it'll come. You got to play through it,
how many times is he like looking for a call and they're running down the court? Like he's standing around too much. Like take a night off if you're just gonna half-ass it. Like I don't get it. Like and AD's got the plantar fasciitis, so maybe that's. I mean, AD's got to be like a superstar though, or there's a lot on him. Like we got Koloko and Hayes is hurt. Like I mean, so I give AD a little bit more of a pass than LeBron. Like LeBron knows better.
It's unfortunate, bro, but yeah, it does feel like only a trade can save this team at this point, because we're starting to spiral downwards in the West, and that's never good. We're losing to. It would hurt less if we were losing to Eastern teams, but we're losing to Western teams. So not only losing to a Western team. It's like taking 2 L's because you're giving them a win and you're taking the L. So it's almost like you're 2 games back on them now. It's harder to catch up on the standings.
Yeah, I agree. And I didn't get to see your trade video. What do you think about that? Like Levine and I think the guy's name is Nikola
Vucevic?
It would be Nikola Jokic, and we would have our own Nikola. I think it would be, and that guy gets 20 and 10, man.
Man, listen, I at this point, I'm getting to the point where I'm willing to explore almost any trade as long as we improve the team, like the roster.
Yeah, because I don't think the Bulls are going to ask for our picks. They just want off that money.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see, because it is a high risk, high reward depending on what happens with Zach LaVine, because you have to offload a lot of contracts and potentially some assets in order to make that trade. I like other trades a little bit better, but I wouldn't mind Vucevic by himself with no Zach LaVine or other trades. Like I said, I think we need to prioritize a big lick tonight. We went small with Rui at the 5. That drove me crazy, man. Crazy.
That doesn't drive me crazy. What drives me crazy is Rui just acts like nonchalant. Like, okay, I'm gonna get to this game and go to the club, or go find some girls. Like he just acts like they just act like this is the Lakers. Like there's a standard here. Like.
Yeah.
You can't just do like 8-10 points. Like
It hasn't felt
Like,
that way the last couple of years, bro. It hasn't felt like we're the Lakers and we have a standard. It feels like anybody can come here, start a podcast, come out, look hard.
yeah, like
There's no repercussions. So I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
like what's your favorite trade out there?
My favorite trade offer would be with Brooklyn, man. If we could somehow get Nick Claxton once he becomes available in December 15th.
I
Apparently,
didn't think about him. Yeah,
Nick Claxton and Dorian Finney-Smith should be, I think, our priorities because you get rim
yeah,
protection, 3 and D wing.
yeah. I don't really want Cam Johnson. He doesn't play any defense.
I'll take him, but as a 6-man candidate off the
But
bench.
not for 2 first picks, right? Like
For 2 first-round picks. Check out my video when you get a chance, man. It was a good one. I put up a couple of trades and tell me what you think when you see it, man. I do appreciate the call, bro. I got a couple of callers. So
yeah. One quick last question. What's the best like trade machine website or app?
Let me see. Let me see. I can look it up for you right now. I don't know that by name, but every time I type in trade machine, it pops up. It's called fanspo.com. That one has the luxury cap. It has the whole situation, everything. And when a trade fails, it tells you exactly why. Like your team is over the second apron or whatever. So you learn a lot from there too. Check it out.
But I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna run off it real quick. I think my conspiracy theory is something going on. Like LeBron is mad about all them negative Bronny headlines. Like Chuck's
Maybe.
been calling him out. Like yeah. Anyway, see what you think. Have a good one, man. Hope you had a good holidays.
You too, brother. Happy holidays, man. We'll talk soon.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, man. Bye.
All right, Travis. Man, shout out to my guy Travis. Always a great caller. You know what? The conspiracy theories are interesting, but you cannot be that fragile, right? Like you brought your son into the league, you had to know there was going to be some pushback, right? You had to know that. All right, randomly selecting my next caller, Kevon. What's up, Brody?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Man, bro, we keep you know damn well how I'm doing, man. We keep bullshitting, fucking around, and losing these games, bro. How you feel?
Last time I got up here, I think I crashed out. I don't even got the energy to do it today. It's just like,
I'm right there with you, man.
what can we do? Like, actually, we need some type of trade or something. It's getting sad. It's really getting sad.
Oh, man, you know what? Yeah, we definitely, I've been saying this for what feels like the last 2 years. We need to make a deal because it's thinking like okay with losing team right now. Like that's what it smelled like. It smelled like fish when it's like just been out of the fridge. Like it stinks, bro. This team right now, AD started off the season well. Now he's been soft the last week. LeBron James looking older by the minute, not by the day. Something wrong with his mindset right now because he's turning the ball over. That has nothing to do with age.
And that's hurting because LeBron, that's my goal. LeBron,
yeah,
he's the reason I'm a Lakers fan right now. I came over here with the Cavs, and it just, I don't know, something about him this year. He isn't like, I don't know what it is. He's not clicking this year for some reason.
Maybe he lost the passion for the game, bro. Maybe he needs to rediscover it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Savannah ain't giving him none. I don't know what it could be, but it's bad. It's bad. And I've never seen LeBron play like this.
Like the turnovers, I've never seen him really do. Like I seen him turn the ball over, but what he was doing, like double dribbling and stuff, I rarely see LeBron do this. Rarely.
It literally looked like he rolled out of bed, bro, and just got on the court and said, "Let me try to get this dub." But he wasn't feeling it. He just rolled out of bed. That's what it looked like, right? Yeah. And we have to start getting used to it because Father Time is undefeated. However, this is a lot to the mental game. And the same thing that happens to AD. It's a mental thing. I think both of our superstars are mentally fragile, man, which is something I'm not used to because the superstar that's my GOAT, Kobe Bean, that's his strength was his mindset, man. So it's like when I see fragile mental. First of all, he got off of social, so this confirms what I'm saying, right? Some he wasn't feeling on social media. It could be what the previous caller said with the Bronny stuff. I don't know. Maybe he feels too much pressure there. Maybe he sees Bronny not thriving and he's feeling the pressure there. But whatever the case may be, do you feel like maybe LeBron should have retired last year at this point? Do you feel like it?
I don't think so. I think LeBron at least has another 2 to 3 more years in him. I feel like
a lot. I don't know if I can sign up for all of that now. That's a lot.
But LeBron, the way he plays, it really depends on what LeBron's trying to do. If he want to uphold this 25 to 20 points per game score, I think LeBron could do it. It just really, I don't know. Maybe he needs Bryce in the league. I don't know at this point. I don't know what he's trying to do. He says that he don't got to prove nothing else. So is he just playing to play, or I don't know what he's trying to do at
You
this
might be onto
point.
something. Maybe he's just trying to hold on till Bryce get in to make sure both of he's doing LeVar Ball, but as an NBA player, right? He's
That's what
flexible.
I'm saying. There's something LeBron's doing, and I've seen LeBron like he does this going offline, but usually it's during the playoffs. Like in the playoffs, he'll go offline, he'll start going crazy, but he started real early. So maybe it is the Bronny hate that's actually getting to LeBron. Actually,
Man, it's sad, bro. It's sad to see. You know, this is probably my least favorite part of the NBA is when stars getting older and they no longer have the athleticism which they've relied on their whole career. You know, because
yeah,
LeBron hasn't been bullying in the paint like he usually does, right?
yeah.
So some people blame that on Team USA. Some Father Time. I think it's a mix of both. But it is sad because I saw Kobe Bryant struggle towards this last couple of years as well. And it's like it's always so heartbreaking to see like what was once so spectacular now starting to diminish, you know, and
Yeah,
starting
saying that with D Wade, all these guys, it hurt.
it hurts, bro. But we have to accept that Father Time is undefeated and it's coming for everybody, man. It's coming for me and you too, bro. So
Yeah,
you know,
Dad, I got a question for you actually.
yeah, go for it.
So, seeing how JJ's been doing with these games,
Yeah.
if you could go back in time, knowing what JJ did, where he's at right now, and you're Rob Pelinka, would you go get that other coach? I forgot. Did he play for
Dan
what?
Hurley,
UConn? Yes,
Dan
yes, him. Would you go get him, or would you continue with JJ?
fuck, bro. You know what? I'm a sour grape apple, man. I don't like motherfuckers that reject the Lakers, so I'll probably stick with Redick because Redick wanted it while that other clown didn't want it, right? He kind of just strung us along for a right to get a raise from his collegiate squad. But yeah, I probably you know what? Dan Hurley, I think he's been struggling. I think he got eliminated early in the tournament, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
been watching college anything, but um
I feel like it would be so different if he was the coach. I don't know if Dalton Connect would be starting. I don't know if any of that. I don't know.
well, JJ got a lot of proof. Tonight he disappointed me because he should have left LeBron on the bench, let us go on a run and but you know, it seems like since LeBron did get him his job, he has to pay him back somehow. So, you know, it is what it is. But
I
oh,
think he should have kept D'Lo in the game. Actually,
he actually was hooping. I give him
D'Lo
that.
was hooping today.
He was hooping tonight, man. But you know, it's a long season, bro. All I can hope for, just like you, is that we make trades to help us and boost us up, man.
Yeah, I
You
did
know?
watch the trade videos. I like them trade.
Thank you, bro. Hey, listen. I like to think that I got a good head on my shoulders and I could play GM for a little bit on 2K. You know, so yeah, you never know what Rob is thinking, but hopefully he's thinking something along the lines of what I presented over there, man. We'll see what happens.
He has to be. He has to be.
My guy. Thank you, man.
Jason, as I always say, keep faith. The season is really just started. We got a long season to go, and when we make it to the playoffs and we win it all, it'll all just come full circle. It'll just come back full circle.
I love the energy, my guy. Thank you so much. Stay positive, my dude.
See you there.
All right, brother. Man, shout out to Kevon. Always a feel good call, man. And talking about a feel good call, it's randomly selected, guys. I'm bringing on, looks like a fan favorite coming on right now. MJ, what's up, Brody?
What's up, man?
Talk to me, man.
What's the word? What you been up to?
Man, bro, just you know, suffering here with the Lakers along with the rest of the Laker Nation, man. That's all.
Well, LeBron, I told you last time, if LeBron don't start playing down low, we're gonna lose a lot of games. He's not a point guard. He's killing the Lakers. And then him and Reeves be doing goofy stuff. Just be shooting. We be having the momentum. We get the momentum. We got to get the momentum. Then Reeves will come down, shoot a stupid shot, and then LeBron will come down and turn the ball over.
Yep.
Them two is killing the Lakers. I'm telling you. They need a point guard bad. I'm telling you right now.
The frustrating thing is that those are supposed to be two of our top 4 players on the team, and they're killing us right now, bro.
They are killing us. And they get jealous because the 2 stars, I'm going to tell you, it's Connect and AD. If you go through them, they're going to win a lot of games.
I like that.
If you go, LeBron numbers should be 19, 14, and 16, something like that. Triple doubles. He should average triple doubles. That should be
I said this earlier in the season, man. I said LeBron should be like the 3rd or 4th option.
Yeah.
Because he's going to slow down, and people thought I was crazy. And actually, we saw him be the 3rd or 4th option when he was averaging the triple doubles you mentioned, and we were winning. We were on a 6-game win streak. Right.
And then he started going hero ball.
Yeah.
Because he said, what's happening, they'll try to, cause everybody's trying to take over for LeBron. And then on other stations, they'll try to take up. No, man, stop doing that. You know, that's why I be hating when they call on every other players. You know what I'm saying? No, man, LeBron is killing the Lakers.
Yep.
I don't forget trying to show off. Oh, he did. No, man. He's killing them. If he play the right way, they'll win. He's not playing the right way. Sometimes, when he hot, then yeah, it's good. But don't, man, come on.
Yeah.
When the last game, he's big, just like the guy just left, the guy you had. If LeBron stayed down low, don't you know how many easy shots everybody will have?
If he just posted up, you mean, right?
Yes. If LeBron post up, and then he could do them backdoor cuts. LeBron should be like Jokic. That's how he should be playing. LeBron should be like Jokic. Because Jokic,
especially if he's playing the 4. He's playing at the power.
Jokic will come down and hit some threes. When he need to. So LeBron can do this. Hey, LeBron need to come down, set up in the post, and man, if I was LeBron James, I average about, I'm going to be honest with you, I probably average 20, and 15 assists. I'll be killing. I'll be following everybody out.
I like the take you had last week when you said he should be like pattern his game at the Karl Malone, where he just posts up, be passing out of the post and stuff. I like that. That was a great take right there.
That's what he should do. I was on the bench. I said, LeBron, you killing me. I'll be saying, bro, you killing me. I want you to be Karl Malone now. Can't nobody stop you. Can't nobody in here. You could average 20. You could be like Karl Malone, 30, 15, and 10, 25. You know what I'm saying? And then it's going to make it so easy for AD. You know what I'm saying? They should not be shooting threes.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Then they bailed Oklahoma out. If they played the right way, they would destroy Oklahoma down low.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember that Houston team?
Yep.
With Olajuwon? That's why could nobody beat them.
Yep.
Olajuwon ain't out there shooting no threes.
Let me tell you something, MJ. This modern NBA drives me crazy, bro. I'm right there with you. Everything is just jacking up threes, even if
it's horrible.
Isn't that the best 3-point shooter we have is a rookie? So we shouldn't be jacking up threes. Outside of him and maybe Reeves taking a couple, LeBron and AD settling, that's not their strength. It never has.
That's their strength. And look at the white boy. The white boy played the right way. He dunked on him. You see him take it to the rack.
Yep.
And then Russell. This guy, he did okay, but he cannot dribble, man. He get the ball stolen. Look, the Lakers about to get the momentum. They go up by 2. Oklahoma come down to miss. We come down to miss. Oklahoma come down to miss. We come. I'm like, we can't get the momentum because these dudes is not playing the right way.
I'm disappointed in JJ. I feel like he's gotten comfortable. The first couple games, he was holding everybody accountable. This game, he really had a golden opportunity to leave LeBron on the bench and try to let the rest of the team win this one. To send a message like, hey, listen, it could have been a powerful message too. Listen, even LeBron could get benched if he doesn't play the right way.
How many turnovers he's at? 6,
5,
7, 8?
5. It felt like that because of the turnovers that came in at worse times.
They came at the right time. When they missed, we was up by 2. He comes down and jump in the air. And what are you jumping in the air for? In 6'9". Anyway, you should have came down, backed him up. They come a double team, connect in the corner, wide open, and then he travel and connect, hit a 3. Would have been up by 5.
You know what I hate the most is that we keep losing games that we should be winning.
Yes.
This is a very winnable game.
You played sorry against Detroit. Then you had Phoenix beat. Then you lose to Magic up by 4 with 27 seconds left.
Yeah.
That was like the same game we did that year I went to the game that year in Indiana. We had Indiana up by 4 with about 30 seconds left, and we end up losing.
Disappointing, man.
Unbelievable. Because they missed free throws. LeBron and AD went to the free throw line. Clay, the dude come down, hit a 3-1 the game right at the bus. I was like, everybody in the game, like, I'm stuck. I'm like, unbelievable.
Yeah, bro.
The Lakers record should be how many games? They should be like 14-4, man.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah. But that is what a great team does. They take care of business when they're up and when they should. The Lakers aren't a great team. Heck,
They're not.
I'm struggling to find that we're a good team at this point because we keep losing games that we should win. Listen, we were doing amazing at home until we lost to Orlando. Did you notice the shift after we lost to the Magic?
Yes. They had the head big. Showing
but they off because mentally they just went down the gutter once we lost that game.
When we lost to Magic, we had a good record. We was 10-4.
Yeah.
What we now? 11-8.
Yeah, 11-8. Exactly. We won one game since then, bro. One. That's it.
One game. Who we play Sunday?
I haven't even looked that far up in the schedule. That's how disappointed I am with this loss.
Man, I'm telling you something. If LeBron don't start playing down low, we're gonna lose a lot of more games, bro. I'm telling you. This guy he wanna show everybody that he's still no man, stay your butt down on the thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we play the Jazz on Sunday. The Jazz. That's what we play.
Hey, the way we playing, they might beat us.
Facts. Absolutely.
I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm like, man, him and Reeves pissed me off.
Yeah, bro. They sold for sure.
2 30-footers. Then Reed throw the ball away. How you don't get the ball into the man?
Yep.
You down by 4 and you throw you can't get the ball in, bro. But no, look, when we down by 2, Connect hit a 3, we come back. We down by 2. LeBron come shoot a Why you don't get the ball to the white boy, man? The white boy's hot.
There was a play too when he was coming down in transition. I think it was in the third quarter. Dalton had just hit a 3. He has him on the wing, and instead of doing that, he goes like he's gonna drive. He gets cut off, and he tries to kick it out, but he jumps in the air. He makes his decision before.
That's the one too. Yeah, he did it twice.
You can't.
He did it in the fourth quarter. Then he did that, and Dalton hit the 3. When he threw it to him, Dalton hit the 3.
The old LeBron would have made that pass way before we even seen it on the screen.
Yes.
Now
he want to be he want to be the king.
Yeah, man.
And man, he's killing the Lakers right now. I hate to say it, and LeBron fans are sorry. Hey, he got to take a back seat, man. We like him. I'm not mad at him. I know he can ball, but if it's my team, if I was coaching, say, nah, bro, I want you in the post. I'm playing that 4-corner offense with Phil Jackson, LeBron. You on one side. Y'all gonna play. You can throw it. Y'all should be killing him. Y'all should have. I'll tell him. Y'all should be having. We should have about 30 rebounds, and y'all should have 30. Y'all should be fouling guys out. I don't want y'all shooting no 3.
I agree, man. Hey, but you know what, bro? We'll see how the Lakers adjust because you know what, JJ, being the basketball junkie that he has to make the right adjustments, right? Otherwise, it was all talk, all bark, right? So we got.
And I'm so mad at we would have won a lot of games. I'm telling you, the guy in the summertime was healthy. Mm-hmm. Then he get to the practice and his foot hurt still. Mm-hmm. Vandy.
All bad, bro.
Was that a lie? Why they get Vandy psyched us, man? He playing us, man.
Yeah, he need to get traded, bro. If he's not coming back, we need to flip.
Yeah, I'll trade him quick. I'll trade him, D'Lo, and Rui.
Bro, think about this. Look at all the unplayable players we have. So we got Vando, we got Wood, we got Bronny, we got Jalen Hood-Schifino. That's just 4 off the top that you can't really play because either they're not good enough or they're hurt.
They hurt. Bronny shouldn't even be on the team, bro.
Yeah.
That little kid should be up there, man.
We gave him an opportunity, and he hasn't shown us nothing, so I agree. MJ, as always, a pleasure, man. Thank you so much for calling, my guy.
All right, fam. Salute.
All right, brother. Salute, man. My guy disappointed. I get it. Hey, everything he said is A1, bro. Always. My guy MJ brings it, man. He brings that. I don't even have the energy tonight, all right, to be upset. I don't even have it. And you know what? This team, fam, might have just already hit its ceiling. So we definitely gonna need a facelift at some point. All right, we almost gonna hit top of the hour, guys. I gotta be random. I'm gonna bring in maybe 2 more callers, right? So 2 of you might not get to make it on. Let me bring in Maurice. What's up, Maurice? How you doing, brother?
What's up, man? It's just this shit is frustrating, man. I can't even front. Like like watching that game. It's like it had me pissed off because we know for a fact that there was points in that game where we literally could have got the lead, and not only just got the lead, but kept the lead and kept building on it. But
Yeah.
it's just like Brown with the turnovers, not getting rebounds, JJ having Rui at the 5, Coloco not getting no fucking playing time.
That was
It's
so
just like,
random too. Since when does Coloco not get PT when he gave his good minutes the last game? I see the one thing I hated about Darvin is he was so unpredictable and we never knew what he was doing. JJ starting to approach that vicinity where like, what are you doing, JJ? Why? First of all, I never imagined that JJ would go small with Rui at the 5. Is he doing it to send a message to the front office that we don't have good enough bigs that he can trust, or is he doing it because he loves small ball? What is it?
I don't know that first, because now that you say that first one, that actually may be a thing. But if that's the case that he's trying to push, that's a sorry ass case, because Coloco is really not as trash as a lot of people may say that he is. Like, he's doing what it is that we need for him to do. He's actually protecting the rim. He's actually contesting shots. He's actually getting rebounds, and he's, getting blocks. So, and he's 6'10". So, he's really doing what it is that we need him to do. It's just that offensively he may not be there, but still,
Yeah.
like, he's good enough for right now. He's good enough to have him out there, and not have Rui at the goddamn 5.
Rui at the 5 is atrocious, man. Like my guy said, why isn't Olivari playing? We don't know that, man. We've been hoping for this kid to get some
Let's
PT.
let's
As
be
of
honest, man. He ain't gonna play. As much as we all want him to play, he ain't gonna play. They probably gonna keep that man at the G League, and it's gonna
The only
it's
way I
gonna
see him
put.
playing is if there's a trade to clear up roster spots, and we need some immediate. Like let's just say while the trade is transitioning, they need to go through the drug testing and all that, and so there's like a game where nobody plays for each team, right? Maybe that's how they play, maybe. But this team is just a disappointment, man. They came in with potential. They showed us 3-0. We're hyped. Then they go on a road game losing streak, and now we're upset. Then they show us 6 games in a row. We're hyped again. Now they're doing this bullshit. It's like this, bro. It's like this, you know?
Yeah, just
And it's
like
like,
the up and down shit, and it's just like the only person that's really and truly like been consistent and has been the best player to me 100% has been Dalton Connect, our
mm-hmm,
fucking rookie. He has
yeah,
literally been our best player,
mm-hmm,
if not like the past 5, maybe 6 games.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Except for that game where he didn't start.
mm-hmm.
It's just it doesn't make sense that, you know, and then Brian, I'm sorry, because now I gotta hear what the Brian sexuals gotta say. I already know they ain't gonna say anything, but it's just
Yeah.
like
They will
now,
look, man. This is the thing about player fans. I respect the ones that keep it objective and actually still critique their favorite player because he didn't have a good game tonight. As a matter of fact, he was
like
really,
KJ.
really bad. Yes. But the other ones that are in denial, I feel sorry for because it's like you
I
guys
do.
don't really enjoy basketball. You guys, it's unfortunate that you're not really being truthful to yourselves. They're only lying to themselves. If they're defending this performance, you're lying to yourself. And it
Exactly.
is what it is.
And the guy that said that he'll give AD a pass, I'm sorry, I don't.
No.
There's not any point in time where your ass is just not in the paint at all. There's no way in the hell where you're settling for jump shots when your strongest point is in the paint. That's how you was able to average 30 some points a freaking game and 13 rebounds. How the
Mhm.
hell are you not in the paint? I'm sorry, my voice is getting loud.
Are you good?
Um
You
but
good?
it's like
It's
you've been
frustrating.
averaging
Mhm.
you've been averaging 30 points a game since start. Why are you trying to change up your regime now? Like, who told you to do this?
AD has disappeared since he missed those free throws, and again, that shows how fragile our superstars are. That one game can send them on a downward spiral. Think about that.
And there's a way you can fix that. Get your behind in practice, and you practice 1,000 freaking free throws a
They don't make them
freaking
like that no
day.
more, Maurice. That's how we grew up watching them with Kobe Bryant. They don't make them like that no more. I haven't not heard one report that any of the players have been that have been in the gym shooting free throws. It's sad. I used to preach that exactly
They
what
damn sure practice some threes though.
They don't even practice them motherfuckers. They missing everything, bro. What are they practicing twerking like John Morant and shit, bro? That's what they doing out here, bro. They're out here dancing and shit. Every time I look at a little short, it's somebody dancing, bro. If I see another motherfucker dancing, I'm gonna come to the screen and choke somebody, bro. I swear. Don't nobody better
I'm
be
with,
dancing when you're losing 4 out of 5 games.
I'm with you. And it's just like, Brian, bro, 5 turnovers again?
Mm-mm.
Again, bro? 5 turnovers again. And not only is these 5 regular turnovers, bro, these 5 turnovers that literally costed us the game. Bro, when JJ Redick sat this dude down, I was like, thank you. We finally got a coach that's gonna hold superstars accountable.
Have
We
to bring
went
it back.
on a run, Dalton Connect out here dunking on folks. He hitting shots in people's face, hitting the Michael Jackson, not the Michael Jackson, but the
Like,
Michael
yeah.
sure,
Mm-hmm.
the Michael Jordan on him. And we up by 2.
Yeah.
Braun comes back in the game, turnover. And the crazy thing about it is KJ, and I called it. I said he about to turn the damn ball over right here. He finna turn the damn ball over. Bam, right there. Transition bucket. Transition bucket.
It is what it is, brother. Hey, we live to fight another day. Hopefully, we make a trade or something because like right now, this team, bro, just looking discombobulated. But we'll see what happens. Thanks for the phone call, Reese. Go ahead.
I will say this though. If we mess around and we make a trade and we actually have like a better team on paper and they still don't wind up doing anything, then it's clearly not the other players. Then it's our 2 superstars, and it's time.
Yep,
It's
exactly.
time.
Exactly, Maurice. Thank you again, bro, for the call. I appreciate you, man. Always.
Anytime, bro.
My guy, Reese, man. Listen, I think at the end of the day, we have to be objective about all of it, right? We knew Father Time was coming for LeBron. I tried to sell the fans on LeBron being the third or fourth option, but I figured LeBron wouldn't easily take a back seat. Like, there's been games we've lost because he's forced the issue, like the one in Phoenix tonight, forcing the issue, getting turnovers. Um, Father Time is here for him for sure. He's still gonna have some spectacular games. I know it. I know LeBron James. He's gonna have great games where we're like, oh my god, he's defined the times and all that. It already happened this year a couple of times, but he needs to be more efficient as far as his playmaking, his scoring, and he needs to learn to not turn the ball over. Like he should be averaging 3 turnovers, not 6. Right? That's too much. Same thing with Reeves. Same thing with Reeves. Anybody handling the ball needs to be able to take care of that basketball. We're throwing the ball. Sometimes the LeBron turnovers drive me crazy because they're unnecessary, like the full court passes. Dribble the ball up a little bit more. Wait till you get ahead of the defense, and then if you gotta make a pass, do it. Or if LeBron sealed somebody who's like 6 feet tall, then so be it. We'll live with that. But a lot of times they're forced passes that get either deflected or stolen just because they were lazy. Like he just went like that, and that's it. It seems like he's not trying to play. It seems like it reminds me of that pickup hooper who got picked by the wrong team, didn't want to be on that team, and not even trying, going through the motions. That's what it looks like. And so first we started with the D'Angelo Russell bad body language. Now we got LeBron James bad body language. All right, we already went over the hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring in at least 2 more callers. My guy Shan, what's
Yeah,
up, man?
what's good?
What's
Yeah,
up,
man. So yeah, it was good, man. So three things that I've noticed, man. I know a lot of people are talking about the LeBron thing,
bro?
and that's very well true, gang. That's true. But like, it's part of the experience, especially now that he's pushing 40. I agree with the body language and all that, but I think this team has a deeper issue than that. That's kind of just. I
Hmm.
think that's minute compared to the issues we got. As far as AD goes, man, like I feel like this has kind of been going on since like summer of 2021, man. When he grew out that fro, I noticed that like that summer something changed in AD if you haven't noticed. And I think part of that was I think the front office told him, he actually admitted it. Front office told him to put on like 20, 30 pounds in the summer to bruise with centers. And I think that completely ruined his game because you notice his body language, his spirit was totally different like when we won the chip because he was skinny, he was swift, he was hungry, he was almost like a more like defensive version of KD at some points, right? So that's
Hmm.
another thing. But I think the bigger issue with that, man, is just AD has no help as far as like centers, man. His second center was literally out the league the whole season, bro. And I think the third thing is we have zero athletes. I think that's the biggest issue. There's no athletes on this team outside like maybe Dalton Connect. I know like LeBron AD, but like there's no one who really like does the dirty work, man. And I think that that's kind of the biggest problem. I know people would talk about point guards, and I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think that's the least of my concerns because point guards are a dime a dozen in this league, bro. Like my biggest issue, man, is just there's not enough like talent, like two-way wings, man. And I think that kind of dates back to the fact that after this team got swept, they didn't do anything to really mitigate that shit in the offseason like they should have. They thought they were naive as fuck, thinking, oh, we got close. I don't give a fuck if we lost by one each game. We got swept. Like there was the like content. There's difference between continuity and foolish pride. This team had foolish pride by not doing anything then, and they're suffering now. So to me, I have a different viewpoint because I can't really judge this team 100% until they make an actual trade because I feel like that's the biggest issue, man. We just don't have like good two-way guys that play hard, and we don't have a real backup center. So you kind of just it's hit or miss, man. And like, cause shit, you look at a team like I hate to say it, you look at a team like Denver, man. Aaron Gordon is missing right now, but they got guys like Peyton Watson is like a guy who I think we wished Vando was like. They have Hunter Tyson, Christian Braun. They have guys who they might not be the most talented, but they play hard as fuck and they have the skills they need to be able to like fit. Like certain teams just have guys that just fit. They know their role. They don't try to do too much. They step up when they need to, and part of it is because they're great athletes. So I mean, I just think this team has too many holes, and I mean, it's just I think it's just the chemistry issue as far as with D'Lo, man. They should just cut the cord with him, man, because I
Mhm.
think it's too much. And then Gabe Vincent, man, his confidence is completely shattered to the floor. There's that. And Rui, man, I think Rui is an issue because I feel like he's one of those guys that, I mean, he doesn't know that, like, bro doesn't know he's 6'8", 230. Like, he has all the skills, but he just doesn't have that extra edge that, like, I need to go get it type edge. Like, he doesn't have that Mamba mentality dog like in him, bro. Fucking Kuz was more feisty than like Rui ever was, bro.
I
And
remember I
that's
used to tell folks all the time about Kuz. We're gonna miss him when he's gone, and sure enough, look, we could definitely use a 3 and D wing like him, man, who can go off for sure, man.
but nah,
Um,
I talked a lot, man. What do you have to say to those points, bro?
oh, you're on point with everything you said. The only thing is, I would say, and to Reese's point, man, my good friend Stanley Johnson. I've been, for years I've been saying we needed a grimy player like him who can do the dirty work. Exactly what you said. And the fact that players like him, Lonnie Walker, are unemployed right now is a travesty when you have so many dead roster spots on the team. Unplayable players like Jalen Hood-Schifino, unplayable players like Bronny James. Meanwhile, you got Stanley Johnson overseas trying to get a job in the league. So we
Yeah,
got to do a better job of like whether it's the scouting or whatever it is of utilizing hard hat type players like that. Like I do agree that we need somebody to come in like Stanley right now off the bench that can get some steals, some rebounds, get after it defensively. How the
yeah,
fuck we went away from a player like that and never looked back again beats me. But
because
I think this
yeah.
team right here, bro, they've been doing it for years. They've been going away from things that work and bringing in things that don't work.
Yeah, man, and that's what I feel, man. Like, they traded like Stanley Johnson. They had to get off that THT deal, but they traded him for like Pat bum ass Beverly, man. He and fucking I don't even know where he at. I just know he out the league right now, and
Mm-hmm.
I just think it was that, and I just think like another thing is, man, it's not just the Westbrook trade. It's just big name hunting, bro. They always go after the big names. They never go after guys who like to know their role and fit, bro. And I think even when they traded for D'Angelo Russell, they could have gotten Mike Conley, who even at this stage in his career is a way better player than fucking D'Lo ever was. Like even he might not average 40 or have 40-point games, but he does his fucking job and doesn't try to like go away from that shit. But also, man, what trade would you really want from this team?
I want us to address the big man position, which I've been clamoring for years now. number one, and I would love a 3-and-D wing. However, let's just say we go and get a big man. Let's just say I've always said Walker Kessler and either Colin Sexton or Jordan Clarkson. If we send an extra roster space, if we send another roster piece, go give me a grimy player like Stanley Johnson. I've not been asking for years, but Stanley Johnson will give you Vandal type intensity, maybe even better offense. People forget that when we had him, he was taking over. I think it was for the Utah Jazz. He was scoring on Rudy Gobert and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I want players that play with heart. Vando is that guy, but he's not healthy anymore. Go give me somebody else. Matter of fact, if we need a point guard, guess what? Markelle Fultz is out there. If we clear next to the roster spot, bring him. Bring back Lonnie. There's options. The Lakers just failed to explore them, and they're afraid, man. They're afraid.
Yeah, for me, bro, I would actually. Sorry about that, but I just want this one last point. But for me, bro, I would actually do these two trades low key. I don't know if it's feasible, but I think it's worth a shot. Like I would send Rui, Gabe, and Vando for Jeremy Grant, Time Lord, because I think that might get it done instead of moving D'Lo. Because I feel like if Vando is healthy, he could probably help that team more. I feel like that's what they'd probably be a little more intrigued by. I think Rui fits that team well. Gabe Vincent, they need a backup point guard. Then I would trade D'Lo and Christian Wood. Maybe add an extra piece to Brooklyn Nets for goddamn DFS and Day'Ron Sharp, who's more under the radar. Like I feel like having those two guys off the bench. You have Jeremy Grant starting, regardless. Like he's a starting level player, and on nights like this, guy like that could step up. DFS could step up. He can play the 2, 3, 4, and 5. To me, he's kind of like a wing version of KCP. Like he's got high value up and people like it pisses me off. Like motherfuckers will say, "Oh, he averages 8, 9 points. The Rui's way better." But the thing is, like it's not about that. You know what I mean? He knows his fucking role and he does his fucking job, and he can even play small ball 5 better than someone like Rui can. Like he gives you that option too. And like Day'Ron Sharp and Time Lord, that's extra bodies. Even if Time Lord is a little bit injury prone, he can be a fucking bruiser. And
I
like
don't know
to
if you saw
me,
my video yesterday. I dropped a video
yeah,
during Thanksgiving on trades. I think I had a similar trade to yours with Time Lord and with Jeremy Grant. So
yeah,
I think we both kind of see eye to eye as far as looking for hard-nosed players who will actually get scrappy because our superstars won't, right? So we need to plug in other guys. If this is going to work, if LeBron's going to win another championship and the Lakers are going to get another chip with this core, we need guys that are grimy and that guys who can muck it up, right?
yeah,
Because right now we don't have any. Austin Reeves is a finesse player. Dalton Connect is he's mentally tough, but he's not like the grimy type.
yeah. I feel
Um,
like I actually feel
Rui is not
Austin.
that either. As
Yeah,
a big body as he has, as athletic as he is, shies away from contact sometimes, fades.
yeah.
So
I agree that I feel like Austin's a little more tougher than he gets credit for. I mean, he came back from that like hard fall tonight, but I
mentally,
still,
yes. Physically, no. I'm talking
yeah,
physically.
yeah, nah,
Physically, our guys get pushed around a lot. Mentally, yes, he's a very tough-minded player. He's clutch. I love Austin, but I think LeBron. I think the tough days, bullying people days are probably gone.
yeah,
And then AD is like, what version are you gonna get? Are you gonna get the one that looks like Kevin Garnett in his prime when he's blocking shots, or are you gonna get the one that looks like Gasol at the end of his career?
or
Like,
like Andre Drummond or something.
so which one are we gonna get? So we just don't
Yeah,
know. Go give me players that are tough-minded, man. That's what we need right now to plug into this roster. Give me even believe it or not, I know he's old as shit, but PJ Tucker, I heard they're looking for a buyout with him. I would get a player like that because mentally, even if he's not on the court, he's gonna help players be like, nah, bro, don't let him drop Reeves like that. Stuff
yeah.
like that. It's just we get pushed around often. And the other night, something else happened with Chris Paul, and D'Lo stuck up for himself, but I didn't see nobody back him up. Like LeBron walks away, like I want no part of this. They're both my friends, type shit.
I think part of that, man, like, but I kind of agree somewhat. I think these guys are also worried about paying fines and shit, even though they're all millionaires. Like they drop a rack, that's fucking chump change to them. So I agree with you on that shit.
Man, you know what, bro?
Yeah,
Hopefully we get some of these. I'm my good friend Stanley Johnson. I'm been begging for the Lakers to go get him for a minute. I had him on this show,
yeah,
and I let him know that. I let him know that I would love for him to be a Laker again. And he's under 30 still, I believe. So,
Yeah.
there's options. The Lakers just refuse to explore them because they're like sitting on their hands. I don't know. I don't like it. Whatever
And
it is,
also,
fix it.
one last thing. Like I mean, Quincy Oliveri should definitely be there. I mean, and as far as like unplayable guys, the Bronny shit doesn't really bother me too much. I'm just more annoyed at how they're handling this situation. I think JHS to me looks worse, low key. I think he should be. I don't even think he should be on a roster.
Hmm.
Maybe he should go to a team where he like has no expectations or some shit. But I don't even know if he'll get that. But like as far as the Bronny thing, I was on board, but like right now, bro, I'm kind of annoyed at how they're kind of treating the situation, man. Like they're giving all these excuses, man. And I like LeBron's my favorite player ever, but I feel like Bronny needs to just be in the G League all year without like the distraction of bringing him back, putting him there. Because I know they'll probably say, "Oh, we like him here," but these guys, they competitive as shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and I feel like having him back and forth is just gonna cause more rift with his teammates there, and he not getting no goddamn PT on the real team. So I just
Mhm.
feel like it's a bad move there, and and then like you have other guys who don't even play too. So I think they just need a trade at this point just to pull the plug on everything, man. Like I'm cool with Bronny. I just think they need to just put him in the G League permanently, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right, bro. And we'll see what the Lakers do. But right now, you're right. We are a shit show, and hopefully, we get this this circuit.
Yeah,
Appreciate the call, man. I appreciate you, brother, as always, man.
yeah, absolutely, man. Have a good night.
You too, bro. All right, guys. We went way over the hour I usually like to go on, so might as well bring in my final caller, man. My guy, Just B. What's up, bro?
Hey yo, what's going on, bro? How you doing?
Man, talk to me, man. Talk to me. I want to know how you doing.
Boy, oh boy. Man, oh man, where do we begin? I got some points, but nah, we looking like pretenders right now, bro, to be honest with you.
Facts. And what do you attribute that to the most?
It starts at the top, obviously we always go in on GMs, trades are needed, but with who we have, the personnel we have on the court, it starts at the top with the players, our leaders, LeBron James and Anthony freaking Davis, bro. It starts with them. They need to lead by example, and they're not doing that at all. They're out there just kind of just on the court, bro. They're not doing shit. I don't know where the mindset went the last few weeks, but it's going down the drain quickly. So they need to put their heads up their ass or something like that. They need to get this shit together, bro.
Yeah.
Or otherwise, like you said, I think the ceiling's probably going to be like a first or second round exit again, and that's it.
Yeah. The most disappointing thing is that we show a 6-game win streak, we show a flash of brilliance, and just like that is gone after a couple of missed free throws. That's what bothers me about our superstars. Again, we grew up watching Kobe, and bro, his mindset was his strength.
Yeah.
Nobody could break him down mentally. That's why he's always going to be my GOAT. But
same here.
How hard has it been for you as a Laker fan to accept, dare I say, mediocrity from our superstars from time to time? How hard has it been?
It's been hella hard, bro. I know that the theme tonight has been, Father Time has been undefeated for LeBron. You know what one of my notes is? I think Father Time might be here for AD too early, bro.
Yeah.
It's sad to say it, but I don't know. He doesn't have that drive. I think we as Laker fans, we've been waiting for that shit, man. We've been waiting for this baton to be passed since the championship. Even before that, as soon as he got to Los Angeles 5 years ago, 5-6 seasons ago, that's what it should have been done. Regardless, we shouldn't be, oh yeah, we're gonna wait right now. He's gonna finally do it this year. No, we should have got that type of dog from AD the second he became a Laker, bro. And we haven't got it for whatever reason. He's been soft as shit, and I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. I don't know what's going on.
You know what? Anthony Davis is not who we thought he was in New Orleans, right?
No.
He could be a Batman one day. He's always been a Robin and nothing more than that.
Right.
Nothing. So now is the problem because, like everybody has said, LeBron's getting older, his production is slowing down. And now when we look to AD, it's like we can't look at him every night because sometimes he might give you 15 or he might give you 45. You just don't know.
Right.
But I also put some of this on the front office because they took away what was working, the dual big man lineup, and
Yeah.
we've never been the same since. From the moment they took away the dual big man lineups for the Lakers, these coaches came in with their little analytics or whatever.
Right.
Not been the same yet. Not have been the same yet since.
Right.
What do
Yeah.
you think of
That roster was stacked, bro. We had size at every position. We had length. Everybody forgets that Kuzma's like 6'9", bro. We had Kuzma out there like playing defense and getting rebounds and doing the dirty little things and stuff like that. He was out there balling, bro. He was doing a lot of stuff. You had KCP doing it, playing solid defense, knocking down timely shots and stuff like that. Danny Green was out there. You had Rondo that was out there as a vocal leader. Even in his older age, he was still out there putting up some numbers. He was still out there having, solid playoff games for us, playing defense, being a vocal leader. It wasn't just LeBron. Rondo was out there on the court, and I think this team lacks that. We don't have somebody that can be that vocal leader. We expect that to be LeBron and AD, but Hamner needs somebody over them, like another veteran just at the end of the bench, like a Jared Dudley, like a Rondo, just to be able to talk some sense on these guys and light a fire under them. We don't have that right now, and we're looking at LeBron and AD to do that, and they're soft as shit, bro. Kobe right now, he, rests his soul, bro. He's looking down like, man, what's going on, man? What is going on? We don't have that. We don't have that on the court, bro. Like JJ can draw up plays. He done did a 360 all of a sudden, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on with him.
I think our superstars have been anything but super, and that's
So-
the problem.
Right.
Very human and very all-star, borderline all-star-ish, which is not good. Right? These are supposed to be superstars. That means they
Right.
can do the tempos of the game, even if they don't have it going offensively. They're not making those mental mistakes, those turnovers, those missed free throws. We look fragile right now.
Oh man, I said in the comment section, man. I don't know if it's LeBron is still hungover from like dinner from like Thanksgiving or something like that, but dude, he must enjoy like turnover pies or apple pies or something, bro. I don't know what it is, what it is. He eating them turnovers for sure, bro. They didn't even, and then AD, don't get me started with him. Like I said, they didn't even have Chet tonight out in the OKC. You had Hartenstein, who's a solid big man in his own, but that's your AD, bro. Go to work. You should have had like a 40 piece tonight. You should have had a 40 piece tonight, doing something. Doing just putting everybody in the basket. That's what he should have been doing. Not jacking up shots, not being scared, doing turnarounds and shit like that, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Exactly.
I don't know what's going on. So, as much I know LeBron, he getting older and shit like that, but
right,
it's we're gonna have to have a young fucking phenom come in here, man. I know me and you talked about it before last week or the other day when we were talking about Trey Young and somebody like that that's just a dog, bro. That's just gonna come in and light a fire, not give a damn what nobody is saying, and push the rest of the team. We need somebody like that right now, man. If they can't swing for the fences, my thought process is if you guys can't hold it together and, at least stay afloat before we make a trade, then what's the point of even making a trade? Why give up a first round pick if you guys are, if you're showing that you don't even care right now? Go out there and play some solid ball, stop doing turnovers and shit like that, and, clean it up.
Exactly, brother. Absolutely, man. It's a long season, and I hope they get it together. But right now, my hopes, I'm just excited to watch the rookie at this point. Like, that's the only thing that brings me excitement for Laker games for now. And hopefully that changes and everybody gets their shit together and we make the trades and our stars look like stars again. But for now, Dalton is the one thing that gets me excited about Laker games because he has the potential to win Rookie of the Year. So he might be one of the better rookies we've had in a very long time, man. So,
I'm his jersey, bro. I might get his. I'm probably gonna get his jersey for Christmas. That's how excited I am about Dalton. I've been excited since we drafted him. And he's out there kind of looking around at his vets like, yo, where y'all at? Like, I'm the only one right now doing something, y'all. I need y'all, bro. Like, it's sad, man. It's sad.
It's sad, bro. It's been very unfortunate. But you know what? A game, another day, another dollar, another game that hopefully they learn to improve from and
Right.
get better from it. So be it. I appreciate the call, my friend. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, bro.
All right, bro. Take care.
You too, man. Listen, and I was getting ready to go off, but I see the haters are still mad that I'm online, so I'm gonna stay on and take a couple more questions because they want me offline so bad. I'm gonna stay on longer. It don't really bother me. What do you guys think the number one priority should be moving forward with this Laker team? Like, what should we address? Because for me, we're not gonna get very far without the proper superstars, right? We're not gonna get very far without the superstars doing their jobs and playing their role. What would you guys like to see prioritized? I will be reading comments now. Let's see. My guy said, sign Lonnie Walker back. He's better than D'Lo. Dan, and I hate that team Warriors so much. The Warriors are starting to spiral downwards as well. Just like I predicted, they're not going to be that good this year. And they started off with an easy, light schedule. They took advantage. They've been 5-5 in their last couple games. So they're starting to kind of settle in a little bit. Unfortunately, the Lakers haven't been prepared to, to take advantage of that. So let's see. My guy Johnny says Dennis Smith, Dorian Finney-Smith, Nikolai Vucevic, and we win. That's a lot. I'd love to have all of that, but that's a lot. I'm not sure we have the assets to acquire all of those players, especially based on what they're asking about or what they're asking for, right? So, if we can get two of those players, I'm ecstatic. If we can get one, I'm happy. But let's see what Rob Pelinka is made of because he's on his last final straw. And I know for a fact he doesn't want to make the wrong trade. I see big man. My guy said he could have traded AD and Chuck Shot. Trade Gabe Vincent. Oh, Gabe Vincent has been just non-existent for us. If we want to talk about production, Gabe Vincent has been non-existent for us, Laker family. And that is truly disappointing because he gets paid a lot. Like a lot. Need a trade for a backup big man. Appreciate you, Max. Thank you, brother. They can rebound, and we need athletes. Oh, that's for sure. We need some athletes. But, it's not easy just to trade for athletes. There's not a lot of athletes out there available on the trade market. So we really have to look for what we need, right? I would love this right here, John. I would love it. I would love it. I'll make sure to put in good word, man. Try to bring these guys back. Cardio Gabe. Yeah, he's been exactly that. Lakers need a Rui replacement. A Rui Hachimura replacement. Well, I'm not sure if we need to replace him, but he might need to get relegated back to a bench role. There's a reason maybe why the Wizards never really gave him too much PT. Maybe it's because he never really showed consistency throughout his career. He's shown glimpses with the Lakers, but, I'm not sure if Rui has already hit his peak. I need to see for the rest of the season. But if Rui doesn't give us any sort of consistency moving forward, then he's going to become very expendable. Especially for that contract he has, right? He said, is LeBron sit out next game against Utah, Dan, or no? If he's going to show up, if I'm the coach, I sit down to him and I'd be like, hey, LeBron, you got to cut down on the turnovers. Do you need a break or something? And if he says, yeah, well, then yeah, go for it. Go for it. Bench him the next game, but it needs to come from him. You can't just bench LeBron. It's going to create so many more problems in a sense that the chemistry is going to be weird because LeBron, they might start some shit in the locker room. We don't need that right now. But if LeBron needs rest, then yeah. He said Nick Claxton, but he's more of an unrealistic trade, but we can try and get Nick Richards. Man, Nick Claxton would be awesome. Nick Richards is very attainable. I'm still holding out for Walker Kessler, so we'll see what happens there. He said, it's LeBron. Sit on next. I already read down. Captain Cardio running out there. Let's see. Chilltown Murray Slander says, I'm thinking we trade LeBron and Reeves for Jeremy Sohan and Steven Castle. Sohan is 21 and lead defender. No, that'll never happen, my guy. LeBron's not going to get traded for role players. I don't think LeBron gets traded unless he requests a trade. And if he does request a trade, it would have to. Can you imagine? What Mikal Bridges brought in from the Knicks? Can you imagine? Can you imagine what LeBron would have to bring in just based off it? Not what he's capable of still now, but just based off of his legacy, he would have to bring in so much more before he even gets traded. But I don't think LeBron will ever request a trade. Therefore, I don't see him ever getting traded. He's one of these players that you just can't trade. It makes your franchise look bad and unfit, and it'll make the next superstar potentially look elsewhere and say, if they traded LeBron, why should I trust him? I just think we have to ride out this wave and hopefully he plays better, but I think we're going to have to let him retire before we even think about trading LeBron James. Whew. But anyways, guys, this is probably the longest post game I've done in a long time, guys. So again, it was a great phone call Friday. I had to listen to each and every single one of you guys. You guys made some very valid points. I do appreciate all you guys. Please make sure before you leave the room to hit the like button. It only takes a quick second, and it doesn't cost you a dime, and it definitely helps the channel keep growing. So I'd appreciate it. And again, it's going to wrap it up for me. The Lakers don't play till Sunday. We'll see if we get any news in between. Make sure to follow over on Playback, guys, for all things basketball, Lakers, and so much more. But again, appreciate y'all, man. Hopefully LeBron gets out of his head with the turnovers. That's all I can say about LeBron. I know he's great. Doesn't diminish. One game's not going to take away from his legacy, nor will 10 or 20. But it just sucks because these are winnable games, and hopefully he improves so that the team as a whole can improve. Again, thank you guys. Major shout out to my sponsorship. This video was brought to you guys by Prize Picks. You guys know the promo code is on the screen, as well as Pick 6 DraftKings. So make sure you guys tap in with both of those for your $50 with your first $5 to $10 deposit and play. Okay. Thank you guys again so much. Love y'all, man. Have a great night. As always, go Lakers.